Stock futures were little changed on Monday after a bounce back in tech shares ahead of Nvidia's inaugural artificial intelligence conference. Heading into Tuesday, Nvidia shares showed signs of cooling as investors shift their focus to the Federal Reserve's two-day policy meeting. Futures tied to the S&P 500 slipped 0.12%, while Dow Jones Industrial Average futures slid 8 points, or 0.02%. Nasdaq 100 futures were 0.22% lower. The S&P 500 broke a three-session slump during regular trading. The broad market index and the Nasdaq Composite entered Monday riding two-week losing streaks. AI leader Nvidia pulled back roughly 1% in extended trading, as investors evaluate the news from its first-ever GTC conference. Chief Executive Jensen Huang unveiled Nvidia's latest AI chip, labeled Blackwell, which he touted as a significantly more powerful successor to its chips that power a multitude of AI operations. Tech stocks including Google parent Alphabet and Apple also climbed on Monday. A Bloomberg report that the two firms were in talks to integrate Google's Gemini into iPhones helped stoke their rally. Wall Street is awaiting guidance on the path forward for monetary policy as the Federal Reserve begins its two-day policy meeting on Tuesday. A recent slate of worrying inflation reports has investors concerned that the central bank could signal interest rates will remain higher for longer than expected. However, Fed funds futures currently forecast a 99% likelihood that the Fed will leave benchmark interest rates unchanged this week, according to the CME FedWatch Tool. The Fed is going to be taking a lot of the oxygen out of the room this week as they conclude their March meeting on Wednesday afternoon, said Sam Millete, Director of Fixed Income at Commonwealth Financial Network. It's going to be a really interesting meeting because markets don't expect any interest rate changes at this meeting, and in fact, don't have any changes priced into the next meeting either. Nvidia Chief Executive Jensen Hunag unveiled the company's latest iteration of artificial intelligence chips and software on Monday, named Blackwell, as the firm strengthens its grip on the broader AI market. "Hopper is fantastic, but we need bigger GPUs," Huang said on Monday, referring to the company's current slate of Hopper chips. Stocks futures were little changed on Monday night, following a regular trading session that saw the S&P 500 and broader field of technology stocks rebound. Futures tied to the broad market index ticked down 0.03%, while Nasdaq 100 futures slipped 0.1%. Dow Jones Industrial Average futures added 16 points, or 0.06%.